Welcome back, folks. Thanks for joining me for my latest comic haul video. Got a nice little stack of them in here for this month. Let's get right up on in there. First up, Batman, number 137. This is cover A for Jimenez. This is the second part of the Gotham War. Actually, it's pretty good so far. But the funny thing is that they were just having a party for Batman for being back and safe. And now the Bat folks are trying to go after Batman. Makes no sense to me. Ungrateful kids. He's given them everything, and now they're all trying to go after him just because he's back with a vengeance. But that's the way it's supposed to be. That's Batman. The other thing that's bothering me is part 3. I think it's in another series. I can't remember which one it was. I want to say it was Catwoman. And I don't even get that. So now I'm going to be missing the third one because I know the next issue is like part 4. So I'm going to be lost. I'm going to be mad. Next on the list is Conan the Barbarian, number 2. Cover A by Qua. I hope I'm pronouncing that boy's name right. Dude, look at Batman. Good God, this could be Batman. But Conan, oh my God. Conan is flipping ripped. I mean, it's so unrealistic as far as the art goes. I mean, look at that. It's like, damn. It's like he did Green Lantern when he went and put on his uniform and he's like, and all of a sudden he's ripped. Oh my goodness. But that was a good issue. I'll tell you what. This Conan series coming out from Titan Comics, go support them. They're kicking ass. The first 2 issues are outstanding. The art is good. I mean, and the story is so far just badass. Next on the list here is Draculina Blood Simple number 5, cover A by Anacieto. I want to say the next issue might be the last one. I could be confused. But this one wasn't too bad. I'm really curious of how this is going to end. I mean, you got a lot going on. I mean, you got Lilith. She just straight up shanked the one girl. I can't remember her name though. She's like the Black Draculina or whatever. But she's got another name. I can't remember it off the top of my head now. But she got away, and she got away with a candle. So it's going to cause problems for Lilith and them as far as trying to find the other Draculinas that got her trapped. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a straight up mess. Next issue is Grimm Fairy Tales number 75, cover A by Vittorino. Technically ends the Grimm, or not Grimm, the Cthulhu stuff. I do think there's like a couple more things coming out that's going to tie into it a little bit. Good issue. God, I wish they would have probably took another issue or so to stretch this out and tell the story a little bit more, fuller. But it was good. The final fight was pretty decent. It's pretty much what you expect from everybody getting together and kicking ass. Next, we have Grimm Fairy Tale Presents The Keys of Cthulhu, cover A by Barry Nuevo. This was a pretty good issue as well. I like it. And another one I really liked, Robin Hood, number 100, cover A by oh my goodness. Basaidua? Good, oh God, I hope I got that one right. Basaldua, I bet. Yeah, this one's missing with me. But Robin Hood is definitely one of my favorite characters. This was a good issue as well. Definitely, if you're going to read Grimm's Fairy Tales number 75, make sure you read this one and this one. This is Grimm's Spotlight, Zodiac versus Hydra, cover A by Riviero. Read them first. They all came out together. So otherwise you're going to be backtracking going, what the hell happened here and here? So, yeah. I wish I would have had a list sitting in front of me when I was reading these things because I kind of got out. I ordered myself. Next, we have Van Helsing, The Horror Beneath. This is cover A by Barry Nuevo. This was another good issue. Old girl who's not Frankenstein, Hyde. She's got some issues right now, and I don't know. Van Helsing trying to help her, but she gonna run off, and who knows what's gonna happen with her. If she keeps on turning into Hyde, she's probably gonna die. Don't want that, because she's kind of cool too. Next we have Sherlock. This is, or I should say Holmes. This is Myths and Legends Quarterly. Holmes. Cover A by Vagante. This is her origin story, so make sure to get this. I think she's going to play a bigger part in some of this stuff, which is funny. You get the origin story. She's already played in Grimm Fairy Tales. What was the name of that? Lovecraft's Legacy. And that came out beforehand. So it's nice to see how this is go, because there's also a series coming out with her and another fellow. I want to say it was Sherlock and Holmes. Yeah, I think it was Sherlock and Holmes, number 1. That's coming out sometimes. But yeah. Next we have Hell Witch, Forbidden, cover A by Sun Kamunaki. Look at that. Beautiful. I love Sun's covers. Her art is amazing. This was a good issue too. Good Lord. After the big fight between her and Lady Death, she barely gets away because she's getting hauled off by some folks. And they end up in some forest in Russia, but you know how that goes. And and an old Halo laboratory as well. It gets ugly. Gets real ugly. It was a good volume. Next we have Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 10, cover A by Di Gandianico. You know, every time I try to pronounce this boy's name, I always screw it up. This one felt like a lot of filler. I ain't too happy with this issue. I think the next issue is really going to kick ass, because I believe it said something about the battle being ended. So one of the Jokers is going away, at least one would think. Next we have Jungle Comics number 19. And once again, they changed the first story. They keep running Zan, but they changed the first story again to some other. I'm so frustrated with this Antarctic Press. What are you doing? This is stupid. I mean, I kind of like the Zan. Zan's kind of, the art's primitive, the story's primitive, and it's okay for what it is. But god dang it, quit changing out the first story. Okay, that's off my soapbox. Next we have Poison Ivy, number 14. This is cover A by Fong, and as you know, I only get Fong's covers because I like it. They look really good. And this was a pretty good issue as well. As we had last issue, Poison Ivy ran into Killer Croc out in the swamp and made a deal for the shack that he has. Now she's got to go fix some stuff for him. Now she's stuck in this building project, and that, I think, in the next issue is going to get some kind of ugly. She was even like, you know what, Croc, you can have that that shack out there. I'm out of here. But I don't think she's getting out that easy. Next, we have from Dynamite, Red Sonja, number 3. This is cover D by Parillo. Parillo does the best flipping covers for Red Sonja, for Sheena, for Deja Thortis. Anytime Parillo's on there, he's got a cover. I buy Parillo. I don't care about the other ones. Because, I mean, come on. Look at Red Sonja. Babylicious. And another great vault issue as well. This story for this particular volume of Red Sonja, this story is kicking some serious ass. I'm really getting into it. There's been past few stories that I haven't been too happy with, particularly the art style had been like the one where, God, what was the name of it? When she had the cursed armor and the sword, and it was Arthurian. I mean, the story itself was kind of good. The art was horrid, but the art here is great. The story is great. Go out and get Red Sonja. Trust me on that. Next, we have Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, number 1, covered by Parillo. You know, my boy. This, I'm really curious how this story is going to go. Because basically, I don't know if it's back in time before the incidents or after. But she's like in a private school on the outside of the Zona Prohibida or Prohibido, where I think she was initially. And she's like school during the day and investigating things at night. So, first volume so far, it was pretty cool. The art's great. Check it out. Next, we have Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, number 141. This is cover A, and all the covers are by Ballant, and all the art is by Ballant. Not a bad issue. Oh, wait, and let me show you cover B. This one wasn't bad. I can't ever remember her boyfriend's name. Oh, it always escapes me. I just call him Mr. Bones. Because he wakes up, because last issue he woke up in hell. And the demon that he met at the crossroads, like, you ain't supposed to be here. Put him in his hand, pow, smacks him back into reality. And he ends up in his body where he's about to get cut up by, in this issue, by the guy who likes to cut up dead bodies. So he gets him, beats him, and his henchman drops him off at the police station with a note on him, and takes the guy's car too, which I thought was pretty hilarious. And then she beats the that guy, this swordsman. I guess that was the close of that arc too, if I remember right. Finally beats him with a little help from Raven. She comes out after she got healed out. That she got screwed up last issue, and if any of y'all read it, you would know she was like pulling out chunks of freaking glass and stuff out of her body. But it was pretty bad. But it was a good story overall. Now some of the stuff that I'm really kind of excited about finally getting. I have put getting a lot of these off forever. You know, I'm really down with the Grim Fairy Tales Volume 2. And Volume 1, I have, I don't know. Oh, I want to say maybe 10 issues. but the covers are beautiful, and there's just a lot of covers that look really good. But I picked up what the last video I had. What was it? Volume 1, and it had the first 6 issues in that. Well, now I got Volume 8 graphic novel, and this has The Unknown. 50th issue of one of the most dang. I thought it said on the back. So I don't know what issues are in this one. I should have looked closer. But doesn't matter. And then I have volume 13. Now this one has issue 76 through 81 of the original volume. And volume 14, this has issues 82 through 84 and then 86 through 88. So that's exciting. I got more of these on the way. I kind of went balls to the wall, and I was just like, I'm finally going to pull the trigger and get all these graphic novels from Zenescope. In fact, one of the things that I'm trying to do is all the older stuff, particularly like Robin Hood, because Robin Hood, what am I saying? Robin Hood, a lot of her original stuff, I didn't have none of it, because I've only been collecting Zenescope, I think, from, was it 2020, 2021? Around about that era. So I still got a lot to go get and look for. As long as Zenescope got them graphic novels out there, I'll be more than happy to pick them up, finish off that stuff. And that's pretty much my comic run for this month. What have y'all been reading? You read any of this? Leave some comments. It's like I haven't really even spoke on what my goals are as far as comics lately. One of the main ones I would say is finishing off a lot of the Zenescope stuff that I haven't got. That might be a multi-year goal, to be honest. But that's one of my big ones. And I haven't really been picking up a lot of older back issues like I had in the past, but I'm looking to try to change that. So hopefully that's gonna get some better stuff on here as well. Some of the older stuff. My particular era that I am most collecting is Bronze Age, Marvel, and DC. Those are my main ones. But when I start to get to modern stuff, most of DC and Marvel, I don't even get those anymore because I don't like a lot of the style where they've gone with the stories and stuff like that. And I feel like a lot of the independents are telling better stories, have better characters. That's why I went really hard on Zenescope, because they still tell really good stories and the art is most of the time pretty good. Dynamite has a lot of good stuff at times. I mean, between Vampirilla, which I haven't been picking up as much as I should, I'll probably end up trying to fill up some spots of Vampirilla with graphic novels. That'll be on my list to do. And I think I picked up a couple of the newer series, or at least I put in to have some of the newer series picked up. I was doing Deja Thornton, but I haven't picked up the last couple series of hers, I don't think. But Dynamite has some good stuff as well. But thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and have a good day. Peace.